the Duke 390. Or is it the 390 Duke?
Depends how you want to word it, really.
I've heard it called two different ways. This is the fantastic white and orange livery, which must be a big seller. So what's new on this bike, on this revision?
This year, total bodywork change, more styling. The main thing is the TFT screen.
That's a nice big one as well.
Big screen, all colour.
Yeah, that's the way of the world.
A replica, smaller version of the Super Duke headlight from its big
that's
brother.
right, yeah, swooping one down. Yeah, actually that looks really smart. That does suit it. Yeah, you have to have a second glance at this.
Yeah.
So when you see the Super Duke, you realise how big that is compared to it.
This is just one that's a lot smaller, so you've got LED headlight, you've got LED indicators, you've got switch gear, actually glows up at night, so you can see the controls.
That's quite a good idea. That is a good idea, actually. Because more people don't do that.
No.
Options, imagine this are limited. You're not going to have things like back boxes, you're just going to have like end cams.
You can buy Acaprovic exhausts, belly pans, carbon fibre bodywork, rear racks, gel seats, handguards, again all the orange trinklets. It goes on and on. Screens.
And what does this retail for?
This retails at 4,699.
Okay, that's a lot of fun for not a lot of money.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so this is the fourth KTM I'm taking out today from Premier Bikes in Abingdon, near Didcot and Oxford. This one's the Duke 390 or 390 Duke, God knows which way around it goes. Marvellous looking bike. I mean, for all it could be a 600 or 750 kind of size bike. Look at it, looks absolutely fantastic. Now, ironically, this could be the most fun of the lot. Now, 790 was brilliant. I mean, brilliant. It's probably the best bike I've ridden so far this season on my wish list. The 390 is not on it, but I thought I'd take it out because this is about fun and still appeal to a mass audience. A very popular bike indeed. Oh, this looks really smart. What a livery that is, isn't it? I mean, only Kawasaki can compete with this sort of livery in their shite, briny metallic greens. KTM also dominating with their orange. Oh yeah. Well, straight away, my feet are flat to the floor. Was good thing, wishy woogie, ready to race. Oh, another good one. This one, so this is the common one throughout the range. And it's remarkably clear. This is a smaller version of a super clear one that I had on the Adventure S. And the Adventure S one was just about the best one I've ever seen. This looks pretty darn similar. Very, very good. Woo! Now I've got to bear in mind, the mentality is going to be slightly different this one. Also, I've been on some powerful bikes today. This is the lowest one in the KTM range, apart from the 125 of course. Just see what this is like. Called a clutch. Is right at the end of the travel. Good grief. Now that is different. That is different indeed. Oh my God, this feels like. Now when you're looking out down the road, you can't see anything of the bike. I mean, you can't even see the wing mirrors, never mind the front of the bike. Bring your head down slightly, that's fine. Because you're really far forward. It's a really quite aggressive position. It's really comfortable because your back's quite upright. So it's extra super comfy. But you're really far forward. It's really cool. Woohoo! I'm really liking it. For the accelerator, it doesn't shoot off like the other bikes, but you feel like you're really, really kind of giving it some. It's typical. It's like I've had some. Also had some good fast sports cars, but I've had some lesser sports cars or much lower capacity kind of little hatchbacks, and they're really good fun still. Because fun isn't actually necessarily related to power and speed. It's an intangible kind of parameter or metric that you can't really put your finger on. It comes down to so many different kind of factors. This is great fun. It feels super light. I mean, the last bike I was on was the KTM Adventure S 1290cc, big, heavy bike by comparison, but it was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. and this feels like a little like a toy bike. I've got to be careful doing the overtaking manoeuvres because I'm not going to overtake a car like ordinarily I would have been able to do on a bigger capacity bike. Right, ring mirrors, adjust them properly. Yeah, are really good. So about 2/3 to 70% of viewing in total, which is good. Going down the gears. Oh, what a fun little bike. So I really like the 790, and that is pick of the crop if you ask me. I think the Super Duke R is just too much, absolutely too much. Certainly for UK roads, but even the power on a straight line is just enough to scare the wits out of you. So 790 is the pick. I can see this being a tremendous amount of fun. Woohoo! Oh god, this is pretty good. Oh my god, you can still do some dodgy speeds on this actually. After all, it's still a motorbike, and all motorbikes are fast. Good, I tell you, these smaller capacity bikes are just inherently safer. So I just realised there's one massive danger that I've just almost taken out the equation on these bikes, and that's overtaking. You just can't overtake like you can on a big capacity bike when you just literally think about overtaking and suddenly you're up to the car and the next moment you're past it. This one takes a bit more thinking, so you're less likely to do it, you're a little bit more reticent, which is ultimately safer, but still a lot of fun. I mean, okay, I think I'd miss the power of a 790 or a 1290 or 1 litre sort of bike. The straight line power, I think you just can't beat it. But there's no denying this is equal in the fun stakes, if not higher. Oh, and it still picks up, typical KTM. It really shifts when you get into higher rev range. Seems to kind of turn into a different kind of animal when you get to around 6, 7, 8, 9,000 revs. It hangs on to it for a long time. Maybe it's psychological, I don't know. When you're on a lower capacity bike, you just feel safer, you feel more confident, and you feel like you can get out of trouble quicker because it's just more versatile and it's much more agile. Looking down the bike, it's good. There's very little clutter of this bike at all. The cables, you see them go behind the handlebar itself. The TFT screens is a work of art, absolute genius. There's not many buttons on the bike. It doesn't need them. It doesn't need things like cruise control. In fact, it's almost that you don't even realise that you're sitting on a motorbike because there's nothing in front of you. You don't see anything in normally. Christ, that was a big hole. And the bike took it like a champ. I like my balls. Hasn't quite got that lovely pop-pop sound that the 790 has, or the Monster had from Ducati. Typical little 2-cylinder. Fun is the word. What a cracking little bike. So, might as well leave it there actually. This is Aid signing out. Thoroughly enjoying myself on a KTM Duke 390. So you lot take care out there and ride safe. See you soon.